Hello. It's a gorgeous fall day and we are on the hunt for our future neighborhood in Paris. So we're doing a little Paris tour with our Schweppes. What? We just came across the neighborhood farm. An offering? I've never seen a black rooster like this.
It's completely black.
The Parisian goats. Ça va, monsieur? Qu'est-ce qui se passe? I feel like I'm interrupting something. Alright, Vera, where are we heading on our Paris tour today?
We're going to this park in the 19th, the Bouchemont.
The Bouchemont.
And then we're walking through the 19th, maybe through the other park to the 20th, to walk down to the 12th.
To the 12th. And then are we ending at the 13th, or is that too ambitious?
To the 11th.
Oh, to the 11th?
Because they're like kind of next to each other. And then maybe we can cross the river for dinner and go to the 13th.
Hell yeah.
If the sunlight is still up.
Our first stop was the 19th arrondissement to the Parc de Bouchemont, which happens to be man-made, fun fact. And one of our favorite neighborhoods, Belleville, isn't too far as well. It's kind of like the second Chinatown in Paris, after the 13th, of course. Banh mi time. A much deserved banh mi. After our lunch break, we headed to the sweet village of the 20th. It's interesting because the 20th arrondissement actually used to be a village back in the day, the village of Charonne, before the expansion of Paris in 1860. The 20th really stood out to us as one of our favorite neighborhoods. There's a nice balance of calm, residential, and local bars and cafes and things happening. We are still walking through the 20th. Hello! And it's looking very residential. It's very sweet here, very quiet. I'm into this one though.
And look, it also has like a corner window.
Ooh. We got some church bells in this neighborhood. We made it to the 11th just around sunset and left the 13th arrondissement for the next day. The 11th might be our dream neighborhood now. For us, it's the perfect location, not too central and busy, and there's a plethora of options for restaurants, shops, galleries, and bars. Maybe it was because it was raining, but the 13th did not leave the most lively impression on us. I had stayed in the 13th before in a sublet, so that's why I was drawn back to the area. But for Vera and I, we agreed that living so far in Rive Gauche didn't really interest us so much. Somehow having to cross the Seine every time would build this sense of separation, kind of similar to Manhattan versus Brooklyn. Of course, on a smaller scale. After many searches on Seloger and Jinka, we finally came across a beauty of an apartment. For us, it was love at first sight, the perfect amount of space, hardwood floors, and great location. One of our main requirements was to have 3 rooms, so an extra room for a studio space, and look at that gorgeous bathroom. How could you not fall in love and dream? The only catch was, it was an open viewing, so it was going to be quite competitive to get this place. You know, there were people with probably insane dossiers, which is like your renter application. So it was a place to dream about, you could say. A spacious kitchen with lots of storage and natural light. Honestly, it was so perfect. Our next viewing was in the 12th arrondissement, and immediately as you walk in, you see the toilet. Not sure about that. The whole apartment was kind of built like a long hallway, which was giving some weird feng shui. And the only thing that I really liked about this place was this long balcony. It connected all 3 rooms, and I could see this apartment as being a really cool place to host, but maybe not live so much, because I wasn't sure about going through like 2 different rooms to then get to your bedroom. It's a little bit weird. And then also the linoleum flooring just kind of made the place feel a bit cheap instead of having nice hardwood floors. This last viewing was our absolute dream. It also happened to be the cheapest. Hardwood floors, a Prussian fireplace just for decoration, a balcony with an amazing view. Like, imagine having the most epic coffee in the morning here. It would just make my day. And then it gets better. A bathtub. Huge bathroom for Paris standards. Great natural light. It's not like vis-a-vis, which is like face-to-face to another building. There's also a radiator for your towel. Single toilet, lonely toilet. And then we go into the kitchen. It's newly renovated. I think all you need is probably to install the stove there. Lots of storage and a pantry. Like, how incredible. And behind the pantry, we have more storage. Like, amazing. Huge window also in there. Only catch was, it was only 2 rooms. So this would be the bedroom, no studio space, but I mean, hardwood floors, a little secret cabinet. It was so perfect. A spoiler, some things were not meant to be, and I think that place was a little too perfect, and we had to start somewhere humble so then we can later upgrade for the nice view and everything. But we did end up getting one of the apartments we applied for, and I didn't show the tour for privacy reasons. Hello, it's Megan. Good morning. Today is finally moving day, and I'm so ready to be getting out of this life with moving boxes. We are finally moving into our first Parisian apartment, and I'm very excited for this new chapter. Basically, the plan today is I quickly go to a shortened version of my usual French class that I have from 9 till 1. I always forget. But yeah, I'll have to leave earlier to meet Vera for the car pickup, and then we're going to do a big IKEA pickup and also check out some appliances because we don't have a fridge, we don't have a stove, and we don't have a washing machine. We don't have a lot of essentials, but the rent is really cheap, so it kind of makes up for it. But yeah, we're gonna check out Darty, which is it's kind of, I'm getting like a Home Depot vibe from this place. So yeah, that's the plan. Gonna get some help from my friend Arabella as well, because we do have a lot of boxes, and yeah, it's gonna be arm day. Let me look at that one sec. Wow, what a magical first sunset in the apartment. The Harry Potter closet is getting assembled. La première jaquette. I'm done. I tell you, with these transient times, I'm so happy to finally have a place and be able to, you know, ground myself, have my roots here. And I know I said this about New York and I was, you know, making my roots there, but things change, you know, you change, cities change, and then it's time for a move. I'm excited to be making new art and to be designing a new space as well. Yeah, we already have some furniture right now from Berlin that my partner and I brought from Berlin. It's been such a whirlwind. I thought it'd be fun to unbox. Here I have a couple boxes from Japan that I sent to Berlin, and then I've been carrying all this stuff from Berlin to Paris. So I thought it'd be interesting to see what's in here. Unboxing time. This is not your average move-in unboxing because I've got trinkets. Here, ooh, this might interest you. I've got a swan feather that I collected in Berlin on a lovely little sit with Vera by the canal. And then this one is a special pigeon feather that I found in this forest in the west of Berlin. And I've got some sweet letters from friends. So yeah, I've got Starting Point, a collection of interviews and essays by Hayao Miyazaki, and I've still yet to make it through it. And a special choral from Yakushima. Et voila! Our Parisian apartment now has a fridge and a stove.
Traget wahrscheinlich 380. Und du musst eben mit dem Messgerät. Bienvenue à la cuisine. We got a shiny new fridge
and a shiny new stove. We finally were able to get an electrician to sort out our electricity problem. We, for some reason, had a power outage with like all the outlets because we are not electricians and don't know how to install a stove. So had to get a professional in here, get the professional with the tape. But yeah, now we have two of the very most important appliances, and we're just waiting on our washing machine to go right here. You can check out these wonderful tiles on the back. I am not a fan. I don't know what you think, but I think this is a potential DIY project to propose to my landlord. I think it would be fun to somehow replace these tiles with illustrations of mine. Some simple little like line drawings, perhaps, of little characters. Somehow Vera likes this one with the little chestnut, but I'm not really so keen on them. And here is the countertop that we have, and it's got these funny tiles on here. They are little farm people. There's that one, there's a cute little house, a little maiden and her ducks, and another village. We got the double sink here, and we got a little bit of chaos down here that maybe we will sort out with a curtain. And so our Paris apartment journey begins. The interior has been evolving since the winter, and it's ready to blossom in spring.